So more lies are coming out. More lies continue to surface when it comes to what took place on July 13th, 2024 at Trump's rally, the incident at Trump's rally. And we had to ask ourselves, why do they continue to lie? Now, I do want to say next week, content creation will be kind of slow. I try to upload once a day, but I'll be out of town next week. I may have a video up Thursday. If anything, I will be more active on my TikTok page, Official Minutes of Horror, because TikTok really doesn't require that much editing. But when it comes to YouTube, content creation as normal will start the week after next week. So if you do not see me uploading much on YouTube next week, just know they did not get me yet. I'll just be out of town, even though YouTube has really been on my behind. Now, anybody that's been subscribed to me for quite some time now knows I have always had problems with YouTube. But ever since I started uploading these Trump videos, they have really been focusing in on this channel. They have been deleting comments left and right. They have been deleting likes. They have been deleting subscribers. So they are really monitoring this channel for certain keywords. And now I am no longer allowed to reply to comments. I'm no longer allowed to leave a comment on other channels because apparently my commenting has been paused for 24 hours to protect the community, even though YouTube will not tell me what I said or even allude to what I said. Apparently, I said something along the lines of hate speech. Anyone who watches my videos will know that is total BS. I don't even use any foul language in my videos. If I use any news articles or news segments, I always take out any language that is deemed offensive to YouTube. It seems like YouTube always happens to target this channel when I mention a certain individual, that individual being Jax Monthrick. Now I know that's not his name, but apparently I can't say his name or I will be a target of YouTube. As we all know, but it's more apparent than ever, we have to be careful what we say, what we comment when it comes to this whole Trump incident. Anywho, I rambled on for about a good 2 minutes, but let's get back to what this video is about. Now, there were many people in the comment section of my videos that wanted me to talk about this woman right here. This woman right here wearing a white shirt or a white blouse, black sunglasses, and a black hat. People noticed that she exhibited very odd behavior at Trump's rally. Now, the thing is, I had already seen videos on this woman, and I really did not want to touch this subject. I did not want to make a video about this woman because I am already focused on another individual, that individual being Jax Monthrick. So I did not want to lose focus on what's going on over there, including the white van with Arizona license plates. There just happens to be so much going on when it comes to Trump's rally, so much back and forth, so much flip-flopping, that if we were to pick apart everything, we would really lose our focus. It all happens to remind me of the movie The Shining, when Danny is running away from Jack in the snow. Danny is leaving all these different footprints trying to confuse Jack. And I believe that is what's going on here. Day one, when this incident occurred, we were given some back and forth information when it comes to this man right here. This man came out and said, "I am Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Trump. I hate Republicans. But you got the wrong guy."
My name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans. I hate Trump. And guess what? You got the wrong guy.
And everybody was confused who this man was. Was this really Thomas Matthew Crooks? Well, they said they took out Thomas Matthew Crooks on the roof. Why is he making a video where he's clearly alive? News and media ran multiple articles with this man's photo saying this is Thomas Matthew Crooks. But come to find out, this man here is a troll on Twitter by the name of Jew Gazing. So that was a pretty big mix-up on only just day one, where we have this man looking like Thomas Matthew Crooks' twin. But that would not be the only twin situation going on here when it comes to this Trump rally. People have said they have identified this woman in white here who is acting rather bizarrely relaxed when everything broke out at Trump's rally. They said this woman is the FBI Assistant Director, Janine DiGiuseppe. Now, I'll be 100% honest with you, it does look like her, but then again, there are some features between these two women that are kind of different. If you look at the neck, Janine is kind of thick. Janine's neck is thicker, this woman's neck is slimmer. That does not mean much because do we have a recent photo of Janine DiGiuseppe? Janine DiGiuseppe, yes, she does look thicker in some of her photos, but she may have lost weight. The photos we see of Janine maybe older photos that are circulating online. Her nose, her mouth, and her chin are very similar to Janine's. Also, when this woman in white smiles, it's kind of similar to Janine's smile as well. I can definitely be on board with the theory that this is indeed the FBI assistant director. I would just need to see a more recent photo of Janine DiGiuseppe. I believe the most recent photo that is circulating on this woman goes back to August 27th, 2023. People definitely can lose weight between August and July. They can lose a lot of weight. Now, like I said, I was not going to create a video on this woman until some disinformation started to come out from some rather prominent people. One of those people just happened to be Candace Owens. Candace Owens says this when it comes to the woman in white.
Look at that side by side. You go, okay, they have some comparisons, but you can see that Janine is bigger. And also you can see that their noses are entirely different. And then we did some even further digging, and we were able to discover who, in fact, that woman is. And I'm not going to give her name because she is a private citizen, but I will show you a photo of who was sitting in the audience that day. And by the way, she ID'd herself because she went and put videos on TikTok regarding her presence when Trump was shot. And now you can see that that is definitively that girl. You can see that that is the woman, and that she is wearing the same ring that she has on in the footage of Trump's assassination attempt. So I can tell you, having gone through her Instagram, which is still public, that definitively that is the correct ID. It is not an FBI agent.
Now, I'm not going to say that the noses between Janine DiGiuseppe and this woman in white are completely different. They are not. We are just looking at them at a different angle, but they still, even at a different angle, look very similar. But unfortunately, here's where Candace should have really did her homework. Because anybody with eyes can see that these two people, the woman that she's trying to play off as the woman in white and the woman in white who is at Trump's rally, have two completely different ears. I am not talking about the fact that the woman in white is wearing a hat and the hat is pushing down the top of her ears. I'm not talking about that. What I am talking about are the earlobes. The earlobes are completely different. The woman they're trying to pass off as the woman at the rally, her earlobes are attached and they're more downward. The woman at the rally wearing white, her earlobes are not attached. They are two completely different earlobes. That is how we know these are two completely different people. Pushing down your hat will only move the top of your ears. It has nothing to do with your earlobes. It will definitely not attach your earlobes to your face, and it will not cause your earlobes to hang down. Just going based off the ears, these are two completely different women. This woman that they are trying to pass off as the woman in white may have attended the rally, but she is definitely not the woman seen behind Trump. I am not saying 100% without a doubt this woman is Janine DiGiuseppe, but I will buy the theory that this woman is a thinner Janine before I buy the fact that this woman here is this woman in white. Look at the chins, they do not match. The woman on the left has a rounder chin. The woman on the left, her lip is not as full as the woman in white. And again, the ears just do not match, the earlobes. The woman in white, her pointy chin matches Janine DiGiuseppe. Strangely enough, there is not one good photo of Janine's ears. Janine always has her hair down covering her ears, but one photo, this photo here. And as you can see, Janine's earlobes are not attached. So again, I'm not saying this woman is Janine, but I am definitely saying this woman is not the woman they're trying to pass off. They look nothing alike. And people are saying, Candace Owens debunked it. She debunked it. She didn't debunk anything. And the only reason why they're saying she debunked it is because Candace Owens happens to be a Republican, and people are following her just because they have the same political alignment. This is exactly why I stay in the middle. Because there are people that are saying, yeah, these women do look completely different. Their earlobes look completely different, their noses, their lips. But since Candace Owens said that these are the same women, then I guess they're the same women. They happen to release something even more damning to their lie. So apparently this woman who they're saying is the woman in white was at the rally and she was recording footage. This is the footage this woman had taken.
They're shooting. They're shooting over there. Over there. Over there. They're shooting.
there happens to be a few things off about this woman's recording. For one, the woman in white is sitting a lot closer to the stage. She is directly behind Trump. Where this woman is sitting is farther from the stage. One more thing I like to point out is that the woman who's filming this footage, the woman that they are saying is the woman in white, is sitting next to a man in red, and he's wearing a camouflage hat. Well, if you watch the footage of the woman in white, she is not sitting next to this man. So whoever is filming this footage that they're saying is the woman in white is clearly, once again, not the woman in white. So we have to ask ourselves, what indeed is going on here? I did not find this really important until they started to quickly cover this up. They started to quickly say that if you're saying that this woman is Janine DiGiuseppe, then you are spreading misinformation. You are spreading disinformation. It's this woman right here. But clearly, as we can see, it's not this woman right here. They are allowed to spread their own misinformation, their own disinformation, while at the same time, they are suppressing you and telling you whatever you're saying is misinformation. I don't know what's going on here when it comes to this woman. Like I said, I'm more focused on Jax Monthrick, but apparently they are trying to control the narrative when it comes to this woman, and they are trying to do so as quickly as possible. This woman in white may not have any involvement whatsoever as to what took place at Trump's rally. She may just be a fan of Trump at the wrong place at the wrong time. But when they quickly come out and feed us BS to try to cover up a narrative, to try to cover something up, then it starts to look a little more suspicious. Like I said, had Candace Owens and other media not said this woman here is the woman in white, then I would not have even made a video on the woman in white. But again, once again, we are catching them in their lies. But in any case, thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.